Hey everyone, welcome to my episode 3 from the Founders Blind Spot. Today we'll talk about the hasty hiring decisions that most founders often make. So let's get started. Most of the founders I have met often start with the same conviction. We need to hire fast, and I get it. When funding lands or your product takes off, hiring feels like the next oxygen tank. But here's the catch. Hiring fast often means hiring wrong. And wrong hires don't just slow you down, they steal your company's rhythm for years. And let me show you how that looks like. I'm sharing 3 real-life startup stories that will sound uncomfortably familiar. Let's talk about the first startup's example. This startup just raised a solid pre-series A, and the founder wanted to scale sales like yesterday. He hired 10 salespeople within a week's time, all ex-startup hustlers with slick decks and louder confidence than competence. Within months, deals were being closed at crazy discounts, mispromised features, and then the churn began. 6 months down the line, when I met this founder, he said, "Richa, I feel like I'm cleaning up after my own growth." And he was right, because hiring for speed had costed him margins, team morale, and most importantly, brand trust. He didn't need more people, he just needed the right cadence. Coming to another example, the big name mistake. Another founder, let's call her Meera, she brought in a CXO from a global MNC. It looked like a coup. Press loved it, investors cheered, it was celebrated all over social media. Within 3 months, Meera was exhausted because this new leader who came in kept asking for org structure, budgets, quarterly plans, all those planned things, where in a 5-member team who used to operate out of WhatsApp. What Meera needed was adaptability. What she hired was pedigree. I keep telling founders, and believe me when I say this, hiring from the brands is not bad, but hiring for brand comfort is dangerous, because when your scale is aspirational, you need doers and operators, not observers. And here's the third one, the culture misfit, and this one still hurts to remember. A healthcare startup hired a product guy purely based on her past experience of building a unicorn app. On paper, perfect. In practice, chaos. She wanted OKRs, stand-up meetings, dashboards from week 1, while the team was still experimenting. Within 60 days, half of the engineers quit. At that time, I was in touch with the founder when he said, "I feel like I have hired a process, not a person." And again, he was right, because the culture isn't built on performance reviews, it's built on alignment. So why does this keep happening? Because early stage founders equate speed with progress. They hire to fill the noise, not need, and they outsource the thinking to the recruiters instead of clarifying what success actually means. And sometimes they confuse relief with fit. Every wrong hire feels like a progress until they start burning your runway. This is where a strong HR partner becomes your guardrail and not just a gatekeeper. A strong HR leader will slow you down enough to define what problem each hire is solving, where to protect IP and equity through proper contracts, how to assess for behavior fit and not just skill, and when to say no to that tempting star candidate. Because smart hiring is not about adding people, it's about compounding clarity. If you're a founder listening to this, remember, speed gets you headlines, but fit gets you legacy. Every hire that you make is either building your story or rewriting it. Choose clarity over comfort, always. Stay tuned to discover more such blind spots, and tell me in the comment section what next you would want to hear. Thank you.